Okay, good evening, YouTube. So, I got a mail from mental health. Let's read what Misery says. I would like to inform you, as the parent whose child is in care, custody of department, you have responsibility to do the following: request a visit with the child, cooperate with the agency in the planning and arguing for visits with the child, communicating with the child regularly by phone or VA, mail if there's any physical, financial something and you are unable to visit in person, keep appointments to visit the child arranged. Keep appointments with the agency staff. To regularly in contact the agency and the planner with regard to your children. I am going to definitely contact them. But you see, this is what they get paid to do. You know how they say misery loves company? Well, these people are so caught up and getting paid to ruining an innocent child's life and an innocent mother's life because they know what they did wrong. Everybody knows CPS and mental health be playing games with people's lives for money because they think life is a game and they think life is just to sit there and treat like crap. I'm going to tell you something. Kelly signed it. She always does what she wants to do because she wants to make it difficult for everybody else because Kelly is miserable as a DSS worker and likes to put everybody in pain because she takes pride off of that shit. Well, let me tell you something, Kelly. Doesn't matter what you send my way. I'm not going to let you sow fear into my heart because you decide to make up BS about me. I will see you at my son's appointment tomorrow and visit him as the parent I've been doing. Unlike his father was neglectful for pussy. I let my son go, gave you guys to my son, and literally stricts when the child is given to CPS shall have no other choice but to return the child with no other excuses. And what do these guys do? They work, but they do not follow the rules of the law, but they think they're better. And they make up these clear excuses to try to make my life a living hell because that's all they knew how to do. These people act like they're the only ones struggling life, but they don't realize that they're not the only ones. I'm going to tell you something. When I had my son in custody before I gave him CPS, I knew they were going to frame me with the child in my hand. But you guys are so mad at me because of your downfall that you created. You decide to take it out on somebody else instead of taking full responsibility. I work with people like this. People who think they know people, but they don't know me. But they know how to make something stupid out of me, don't they? They want to embarrass me. They want to make it look like I'm not responsible. I've raised my son since his birth. And you know, the last CPS workers I worked with, I told them the same thing. I didn't believe in mental health, but I still got my son back without all the damage these guys are trying to cause for me these days. I mean, I like the last CPS workers, the workers better than these ones that I'm working with now because these ones, I could tell they're my bad guys because they like to make everything difficult for somebody because they're going through difficulty. I tell these guys not to judge me by my character or not to provoke me on purpose or not to do to me what they wouldn't want to be done to them. Or do they not feel remorse for how they treat people? All because money talks louder than words. You know, words talk louder than money. Let's just be honest. My words speak. But this does not scare me. These accusations about what they want to play. All they know how to do is play with an innocent baby's life, and they know how to freaking play with an innocent mother's life. All they know is how to attack people who think they're weak. Their job, as my son was given to them, was to legally turn him back with no excuses. Return to parent. You sit here. You make up assumptions. Bring me papers about my past. And I'm going to tell for any of them that is watching, my past does not define me. I'm living in the present. Can you guys do that? Or are you so hooked up on the past because you can't get over yours? I am sick and tired of people. And I have bumped into so many other grown people who work at Family Dollar. I bumped into one who was working at ACBC. And you know, it's funny how they all agree that why are these people working when they can't take responsibility for not even following the law themselves when they're working for the law? I heard Valerie lost her job. Yeah, I predicted that. But I believe Valerie's going to sit here and pretend like she quit when she lost it. Everybody knows you got one life to live. Everybody knows where they want to go when they die. But some people don't know anything at all. So you can sit here, use that against me. Try to make me miserable. Try to hurt me. Try to get me to crawl up in a ball to see me in pain because you think it's funny. No, I'm not going to give you what you're looking for no matter what you send my way. And you know what's funny? I have been following everything. And you know, the attorney told me all I had to do was get the therapist and I can get my son back. That was the last thing I had to follow. And look, I go see her tomorrow. And even I know if I go see these therapists, they're going to think I'm still unstable. You know what? It's better to let these people think about me and think they know me better than any fucking thing. Because if they knew me, they wouldn't be running from what's coming. I'm telling you that right now. They wouldn't have this little gut feeling in their soul, this heavy, heavy burden, this heavy feeling, knowing that they're going to get caught. So they work faster to attack me. They work faster to use something against me because they want me to be miserable just like them. Well, not everybody has to be in the predicament you are, that you choose to put yourself in because you wasn't grateful for the breath that you had in your body, or you wasn't grateful for the roof you had over your head, or the job that was given to you that was your dream. You don't help people. You're a fake Christian. You don't believe in God. Only true believers don't do the shit you do. And that right there is play with another innocent life to make myself look good. Because, sweetie, you don't look good. You look terrible. And I understand that these workers are so caught up in their greed and their death. They're so stupid. And I hope they see this. Because I want the world to know what I'm working with and what I am going against. And if the workers don't like me fighting for justice of my son, and the workers don't want me to prosper, and the workers don't want me to grow, that's not my problem. I will grow. I will prosper. I believe God will bring back my son. I have faith in that. Because to be honest, you don't run nothing. Only the hallucination in your head that you think that you can start a world war and take over life, that's the shit you run. Because that shit you run in your head is just another hallucination. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you're envious of my path. I don't care if you're jealous. I don't care if you're any of these things. But does not give you the right to make false accusations, pull out money in my name, hack my phone and my camera and my devices, and also gang stalk me. It doesn't give you the right to sit here and make me out to be something I'm not. It doesn't give you the right to speak for me without my consent. So I heard a lot about mental health. I heard a lot about the children's home. I heard because, I've been in the children's home and I got suffocated by a freaking staff named Mr. Dave under a pillow. Yeah, they're very abusive to children and very sexual to children. Yeah, and their business is running, which is, I pray to God that shit shut down because you guys should no longer exist. You guys, Kelly, John, and anybody I think of are mentally unstable, not stable enough to help anybody because you can barely help yourselves. But you want to take down somebody who is not even doing you the way you're doing her. Do you see what I'm getting? I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not going to let you make me out to be something I'm not. And I'm not going to let you sit here and play with me and my son's life, because the difference between me and you, I know what I want for my baby. You don't. You don't know me. I don't care what you hear about me. I don't care what you say about me. But you guys are no better under that sneer and that fake kindness and that false smile. When deep down, you're ruthless, you're disturbing, you're evil, and you have no remorse. Because once you take down a life, you take down your own. And you wonder why, when you do these things to people, bad shit happen to you. But the bad shit gonna keep happening because you can't take responsibility. Now, bad shit that happens to you, that's karma fucking you up. Get it? That's God teaching you a fucking lesson, since you believe he's a myth. But like I said, Kelly and John, if God was in the mix of your face, I want you to picture, and I want you, not spiritually, physically, to picture God in front of your face as you're speaking to him. Would you do all the shit you're pulling now? I don't fucking think so. But just because he hasn't appeared on earth, you know why he has not appeared on earth? Because he's not going to come down on your timing. And you do not have power or authority over a life. That's just some damn hallucination. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. But I do know what's going on is that these people I'm working with are badly ill. But they make me out to be them when I show the opposite. I know who I am. I know my worth. But I'm not going to let you take me down for that. And I'm not going to fall because you want me to fall. And I'm not going to get underneath your nasty, scrimmy nails because you want me to curl up in a ball so you can hurt me and kill me like you did the rest. I don't give a fuck if you guys say you don't work together. You obviously do. It doesn't matter where you're working. When you get off a job, you can meet up in a little circle and make that plan like you've been doing. So don't tell me one thing when you already lied to my face and I do not believe you for 1 second. Do not be mad at me because you guys cannot manipulate or control me or make me believe anything you say. I have my rights. And if you don't like my rights, I don't know what to tell you. As well as you have your rights, I have my rights. And my rights do not need to be rewritten by people who think they can write my story, because you're not me. As well as I can't write your story, I am not you. But you see, it's okay for you guys to sit here and think that you're going to get away with the shit you're pulling. Do you not know? Kelly, in a few weeks, I hope you're ready to hear bad news. Oh, about your job. It's a feeling, baby. Don't expect it's going to happen when you think it is. I mean, seriously, Val, she thought the same thing, and look what happened to her. Watch yourself. Don't play with it. Because I am the walking karma stick of this town. And as long as this town knows how to create my downfall, it creates its own. But you weren't grateful for taking my inheritance. That wasn't enough for you. You guys weren't even grateful for stealing my insurance money. That wasn't even good enough for you, so you had to go the extra mile with attacking innocent lives. You knew what I was since birth. And this is why you try to do to me what you're doing now. Oh, God told me the attack was going to get worse by y'all, to be ready for it. And I was. He always has me prepared for what you do next. But the last thing I know, my child will not be staying in your care forever because God will bring him back. If God brought him before, he'll do it again. And nobody can stop it. Just like you can't stop the judgments that are coming to you. Do you understand? Stop. Because those workers who have their children, you never know. Your children might get taken away because now that the truth is out there, and I've heard you guys are being investigated. Honestly, I don't really get the good news all the time. But I heard that the investigation about you is over and a lot of things are going to be happening to you guys. I don't wish death on you. I don't wish no harm to your life. I don't wish for you to lose your children. But I do wish for you to knock your bullshit off because I am sick and tired of wasting my breath on stupidity. Oh yeah, you guys are stupid. Yeah, seriously. And if you can't handle my words, I am not sorry about that. Do not dish out what you can't take. And you can take this dessert because I taste my victory every day. So I am so not sorry. And I do not feel bad. But don't worry. Because when I get my son back, I'm pouring that order of protection against every one of you who gang stalked me, who hacked my IP address, who put a fake marriage in my birth certificate, who stole the house that was left to me, who stole the car who was left to me, those who took insurance money in my name, those who stole my inheritance, those who threatened my life, me and my sons, those who framed me, those who plotted against me, those who slandered me. Everything you did to me in the book is against the law of the spirit and the physical. And you guys want to be mad, but you sit here, you go around opening your big ass fucking mouth to every fucking buddy and you end up exposing yourself. But you want to be mad. You guys don't make no sense. I'm talking about whatsoever. Ever. I get out of my character. Again, yes, sometimes. Because I easily get provoked by people who don't give a fuck about how they make other people feel, but what makes them feel good. But you know, when I provoke you, it doesn't feel good, right? Right? Imagine how I feel. Then after you provoke me, you don't even tell them why I'm out of my character. You make up assumptions like you feel like you're unsafe, like you think I'm unstable. You make me out to be a cold-blooded killer, but bitch, I have never, not once, killed a life. Never. You guys killed my kitten. You guys killed my squirrel. You guys stole from me. You guys threw me in the dirt. You guys fucked me over. You guys stole my inheritance and my insurance money and everything that was left down to me. You guys took away my life. But instead, you keep going. So you keep going. And you keep going. And all you're doing is exposing yourselves. Because you can't stop calling the police on me and making false accusations about me. I mean, seriously, I'm doing me, bro. Do not be mad because you can't get me where you want me to be. I'm not playing that card with you guys. You want to jump down somebody's throat? Oh, don't worry. Someday and every day, somebody's going to jump down yours. And you're going to hate it. And I'm not going to be the only one telling the truth about you. You're the one telling the truth about yourself. I have other people who are chosen just like me all over the place who talks for God. And they eventually went through the same thing I went through. They get lied on. They get fucking slandered. They end up being somebody's scapegoat. You want to turn them to be like you. You want to make them out to be you. Misery does love company, but you know this company does not love your misery. Okay? Not everybody has to join your sack of shit sad party. Okay? I'm sorry if I make living look so good. You know why? Because after I learned that I had to be grateful for breathing, that's the last thing you want to hear because you don't want me breathing. Ugh, you're not God. You don't decide when I get to go or when I get to live or when I get to die. Do you understand that? Do you clearly understand that? You do not control nothing. Did you assholes create animals? No, motherfuckers. Did you assholes create trees? No, but you dug out the fucking real trees after you cut them down and planted fake ass fucking trees. Did you fucking guys get experimented on? No, but you are slaves yourselves because you're working for some stupid greedy devil. And then you mock God. Like, it's okay. And I met this other lady, this black lady in DSS today. Even she knows. And she did the same thing. Put an order of protection on crazy people like y'all because she can't stand the bullshit, bro. So when I get my baby back, be warned, your names will be on there because I have them in a list. And that means you're not allowed. And I'm going to tell you one thing. As you watch me, as you gang stalk me, as you hack me, don't think the shit is being done to you. You guys up to this day still, I hear, don't believe that shit. But you're so stupid. Okay? You're just stupid. Seriously. When you open your big ass mouth of what you did to every fucking buddy, including me, you know you put yourself in jeopardy, right? Apparently, greedy people have a big mouth they don't know how to control. My big mouth tells the truth and everybody wants me to shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. I don't shut the fuck up and I don't take notes from man. Man should be taking notes from themselves and God. Do not be mad at me for your downfall or any fucking buddy else. It's better off that you guys frame each other. Because that's good enough for me. It means I will be free of your bullshit one day. I want to laugh in your face. Because I even disciplined your ass on screen. So keep thinking you're a smart aleck, you're better than me, you think you can embarrass me, bitch. I already been embarrassed. I've been embarrassed by walking with your ass, working with your ass, listening to your ass, and joining circles with your ass a long time ago. But now, I walk embarrassment with God. Not you. You guys are too ashamed to feel embarrassed. You guys can't even take responsibility for your shit, and yet you talk. Yeah, I better enjoy these news for now that I gotta hear about your dumb shit while I work on getting my son back. But don't think that because you're sitting here making everything difficult for me and my baby to reunite doesn't mean I won't win him back. I have faith I will. Oh, I'm excited. He coming back anyway. Only I know, but I'm not telling you. So you guys want to know my dreams? Think twice. You're not going to know my goals because the only goal you're going to know is me working on getting my son back. And no matter what list of rules you gave me, I have been following them. But you see, you guys only need to keep coming up with the past that I didn't do this, I didn't do that, when I'm about to have proof I did. And I do. Because not only that, I'm more capable than what you make me out to be. I am worthy. I love myself. And if you can't get that, I want to prosper. I want to live with my son. I want to enjoy. You agree I want my child back? Good. Your job is to help return to parent, not play with it. Not make up false accusations and bringing up the same shit. Because once you keep bringing up the same shit, people are just going to recognize you're lying. Then once you even come up with new shit, they're going to see you're desperate. And when they see that you're desperate, you lose your job. Just like Valerie did. Keep playing with it. I told Valerie a long time ago she was going to lose her job in person. Look at John told me today she don't work at the children's home no more. You know, I love judgments and helping God deliver them because it feels good being a real prophet of God. And it feels good speaking up the truth and for my rights and my freedom because I don't deserve the shit you bring my way. And my son Oliver doesn't deserve the shit you bring his way. Innocent people and righteous people don't deserve the shit you bring their way. Because you guys are so addicted to your past trauma, you want the world to revolve around you. Listen, I will offer the feds money to buy you guys a bottle and a diaper and a bib when you're in prison or jail. Okay? So, listen to the signs and shut the fuck up. Because you don't know me. You just don't. The difference is, I'm growing. And whether you see that or not. Everything you're doing is helping me grow. Remember that. But the most one that's helping me grow is God. None of you don't need to take credit for it. I give the credit to God and myself. For working hard on fighting my demons spiritually, physically, emotionally, because you guys do not know how to stop playing with black magic and death magic and voodoo spells and all this other shit. And stop fucking with me spiritually, physically, emotionally. Seriously, I mean, come on. Kelly, if you see this, your time is almost near. Call my bluff on your job, bruh. You too, John. I mean, after you lose your job one day, you won't have the authority to manipulate and make false accusations about me then, would you? Those ones who are righteous that are watching you will see how desperate you are of attacking a person who is not guilty as you make her out to be. Oh, be careful. Because once you make your bed, you got to lie on it. Okay, anywho, this is all I say. This is all I'm going to say. Knock your shit off. Because ain't nobody got time for the kiddie games. Everybody wants to grow the fuck up. Everybody wants to move on. Everybody wants to live the one life they got. Unlike you, I'd rather not be miserable. You had me at one point. And now you just get more pissed off because I'm surviving every attack you throw my way. You have legally violated this law to take an innocent person down. What makes you think you're going to get away? With all the lies and the theft and all the sin you committed. Whoa, have you ever heard a long time ago when you was enjoying a lie and laughing at my downfall? One day the truth will come out. Didn't you guys tell me that you believe karma was real? Well, let me tell you something. When you're getting bad letters in the mail, Kelly and John and Olivia and James and all y'all, and you're going through hell, that's how you know karma fucked you over and pissed pot on you. Okay? Do not be mad because I'm just living. I'm enjoying this shit. Life is not a prize. It is not to be won. It is to be grateful for. Because it is way better than being underground. And if you can't see that, then you don't need to go to the future. Because you wasn't deserving of the life you were living. You were ungrateful with it. And you were ungrateful and greedy with everybody else's life. And you sinned. And you didn't feel no remorse. But you're so scared to go down. So you run. Some of you just might try to get a flight out of here. Take my inheritance and get on a plane and jet. Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen. God ain't going to let you go nowhere. Because you're under his divine judgment. So if you guys want to talk about consequences in life, think about the shit you're going through now. And this is why you're doing what you're doing. I mean, you guys can't even hear the truth coming from my mouth, so you got to shut me the fuck up or quiet me so quickly. Oh, I know. I go through all the time when I'm right. I'm not always right. I ain't perfect. But you're not going to scare me. And no matter how hard you try, you will fail, because no weapon shall prosper against me or my son Oliver. And I know I'll get my baby back, with or without you. Okay? Have a good day. You sack of shits. Grow up. Because you ain't grown if you can't take responsibility. Seriously, everybody know that I've talked to lately knows a real grown person takes a 10-minute look in the mirror and learns how to take responsibility and takes time to grow. You guys are just more obsessed the fact about money and greed because you're desperate. So fuck out of here. Desperate people fail, you know. And I ain't as desperate as you are. I mean, you guys are obsessed with my love life. You're obsessed with my financial life. You're obsessed with my dreams. You're obsessed with my breath. You're obsessed with my son. Yet you're also obsessed with destroying and turning it down because you destroyed your own life. You guys have no clue what you're doing to yourselves. But it's okay. You'll just learn. And I'm just going to sit back and watch every downfall you commit yourself. Don't worry. I'm not going to enjoy your downfall the way you do other people's. But I am going to laugh at your silly ass words because they make no fucking sense whatsoever. I may not got a badge. I may not work at DSS. I may not work at the children's home. I may not got a degree, but doesn't mean I'm fucking smart as hell, motherfucker. You're being watched. Be careful what you do to others, because it'll be done to you 10 times fold. And be careful for what you wish for the others, because it will happen to you unexpectedly. Anywho, so talk your little dumb shit. Slander me behind closed doors. I forgive you. I'm praying to God help me calm my actions and my anger levels down to my tongue and help me control my tongue a little, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be nothing like y'all. And I sure as hell don't want to be what y'all make me out to be. I'm just the opposite of what you say. But whatever you think you know, whatever. Just know you're affecting yourselves, not me. Seriously. Bye.